A fire at the John O'Gaunt's pub in Gleadless Valley on November the 7th has drawn attention to the slow pace of developments in the area. The council purchased the building in 2021, but since then it has been left derelict.
To see the fact that it was on fire, that place could have been literally reopened as it was for the community to use.
We were doing some work to see what it would cost to bring back into use, and that work hasn't been concluded. Now that there's been a pretty serious fire there, I imagine that might make that less possible now.
The fire has raised questions about the speed of progress in the area. In 2017, planning started for the Gleadless Valley Master Plan. The plan is wide in its scope and aims to regenerate the area, but it's the housing element that has people worried. The proposed action includes upgrading old council housing, building new housing, and in some cases, demolishing buildings. However, residents have seen little progress.
We've got people from 2017 to 2023 who still don't know if they've got to come out of their homes. Some had letters from the previous team that were running it. Your property's earmarked for demolition. They're still sat thinking, well, what's happening? When have I got to move out of my property?
But most of our customers come in have got black mould in rooms and this, that and the other, and can't get anything repaired and done because they just don't seem to have the money to do it or want to do it. So yeah, that is true. The longer it goes on, they're not doing work on the flats, they're just getting more and more run down and in disrepair. We have meetings with the councillors and Dan Parry King, who's head of the thing, and different people, but they all just come out every time we have a meeting every few months. It just comes out the same excuses really, and the same story that they've got ideas but they can't tell us what they are yet, but they haven't got the money and the finance in place to do what they want to do.
It's been a long and slow and arduous process, the Gleadless Valley Master Plan.
Councillor Paul Turpin told me that the inflation in the construction industry means a lot of the plan is now up in the air, but there is momentum on what can be done. For example, there is now a dedicated regeneration team in place.
Yeah, well, things are happening. Like I said, there's issues with housing, and we're trying to push that the refurbishing and remodelling programmes go ahead. And arena installed as well.
We reached out to the council for comment but have received no response yet. On the regeneration team's Facebook page, they have posted that they are still planning for the building works outlined in the master plan to go ahead, and updates will be available through the newsletters and their website.
All I can say is if I was going to write a letter to Santa, it would be to ask him for the people of Gleadless Valley to know what's happening with the homes.